I mean? I'm like, yeah, all our kids win.
Yes. You guys should come here and you should ride with Marie because you'll see a difference in your life. Definitely.
Like my job, what I do. So I mostly teach, and then I also ride horses for people out here. I have probably about 5 or so clients that I ride their horses weekly, and I have about 60 or so students that I see every week.
Marie's like interesting, she's exciting, and like she actually like talks to us. You get to know her. It's not just like, oh, you have like an hour lesson of all like totally horse stuff and then it's over. Like she talks about her life and then we talk about her life. It's like therapy and then horseback riding therapy. I don't know.
I don't know that I would say that. I think I feel personally close to all of my students, and I love, for the most part, most of all my students. I think they're all great, and we have a bond, and I have a different bond with everybody.
I don't know, she definitely pushed harder than the other instructors, and she like wanted me to ride other horses, so I started riding lesson horses and I learned from them, where like the other instructors were just like, it's okay riding Ivy, and we would do the same generic shit every time. So
Because I mean, I didn't know anything beyond down lessons, you know, and it wasn't until I started then, you know, when I got him and I started taking some lessons and, oh, dressage collection.
Right.
I didn't know anything.
Yep. I don't know what my teaching style is like. I try to keep it fun. You know, different people want to do different things when they ride. So if they want to go show, then we'll be more serious and we'll work. And people come out and they want it to be more of social hour and have fun, and that's okay too. So you have to kind of cater how you teach each lesson to the student. But I try to keep everybody safe, because that's most important with the horses, safety, and keep everybody still learning even if we have fun. And
she's really cool with it. She's like, you can ride Ivy in lessons still, but like just then you won't be able to jump. And so she said you can just do lesson horses. That's what I used to do, is the school horses.
Like all the way up, like we could see them. But luckily I had some wine under my belt.
So you felt okay about it?
I just sat on the
And just waited.
Just waited them out.
They came back.
Sally was breaking out. She was up there. I was like, great.
She went in the hills?
Oh, yeah, and I was actually more worried about losing her than I was the dogs.
I don't
The
blame
dogs
you.
will always come back.
Right.
I lost Pepper once on a hike, and I didn't give up on him, but I was like, we're gonna go back to the car. Because Patrick needed water. And we went all the way back to the car. It was like 40 minutes. And guess who's lying under the car waiting for us?
Are you surprised?
I have Kaya, she's my girl. She is 4 now. She just turned 4 in July. And she is probably the sweetest dog I've ever met. She's just as happy. She's why people have dogs. She's happy all the time. Doesn't matter what time, what day. I've never seen her grumpy. So whereas I am more controlled and even, he's got spikes. I like to have fun, and I'm a happy person, and I like to keep things cheerful and happy. So I think people appreciate that, especially if they're going through a stressful time in their life, that they come here and this is their hour away. And the more you know, the more you realize how little you know.
Let's go jump logs.
But still, you want to, I mean, it's always good to learn more.
Yeah.
No matter what you learn, as long as you learn a little more, that's always a good thing. You can never stop learning with the horses. Do a combination, keep it varied, have a variety in what we do.
You don't need to grab mane 3 strides out. This is small. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Come on, keep doing it. You're fine. Keep going. Don't stop and think about it. Just do it. You're not allowed to think. Turn your brain off.
When I first started riding with her, I was like, I definitely wasn't jumping that high. And one day she was just like, I want you to do that jump right there. It's like, 2.6. And it was on Ivy, and she was really obnoxious about it. And I thought she would refuse, but Marie was like, she made me do it until Ivy went over it, and it was pretty amazing for me.
A little bit of inside leg. Good transition that time, Sandra. That was a nice ride.
I started riding here when I was 9, and I rode with 3 different instructors before I started riding with Summer, who owns the lesson program. And then I started teaching as soon as I turned 18, because that's when the insurance starts to cover you. And I think, Katherine, you were one of my first students, what was that, like 8 years ago? So you and your brother were probably one of the first students I had right when I first turned 18 in that spring. So it's been a long time. Been riding out here for about 15 years or so, and teaching for 8 now, 8.5. But I wouldn't say that I'm the best. People have different teaching styles.
My people will get in touch with your people.